Hi everyone, this is Dr. Samantha Sweeney, and this is Just for Fun Friday, your weekly dose of how to infuse diversity into your life and the life of your kids. So I am so excited about this week's item because it's just tailor-made for complete nerds like me. So full disclosure, I was like a total and complete nerd growing up. So if a teacher had a question, I was the first one to raise my hand. I raised my hand really often. And I used to read the dictionary. I mean, how geeky is that? Like sit down and would like leaf through the dictionary. I mean, it doesn't get any geekier than that. So that's why I love this week's item so much, because it's a brain quest deck. Do you remember these? They're little cards and they have all different facts about them. And usually they go by age or by grade or so. This one's a little bit different. This one is a brain quest for Black history. So all of the different questions that they have, all the information, it's all about Black history. So Amazon recommends this for ages 9 to 12 or grades like 3 to 6-ish. And that's about right, because with a brain quest deck, you have to read through it, right? So it helps if you're able to read. And usually by about third grade, the kids are able to read it. But if you have a second grader who's a really strong reader, or you want to do it with your child instead of just having them do it on their own, then you can go a little bit younger. If it's a really young kid, you can kind of skip through some of the, more difficult questions and just pick out the easy ones. So you can even go down to second, maybe even first grade. And also, if, you have a child who's in high school or middle school and high school and they really enjoy this kind of thing, then feel free to give it to them. So the diversity, right? So this is really, it seems pretty clear, right? Even though other types of diversity are infused throughout this is mostly about race and ethnicity, which is great because, even though it's just about one particular diversity theme, there's such a great depth of information. You will definitely learn something about Black history that you've never learned before, that you never heard, in your history class, you never heard, during the month of February. There'll be lots of things on here that you will learn for the first time. So on Just for Fun, I rate all of the items on a scale from 0 to 5, and this one's a 3. Like I said, there's only one kind of major diversity theme in this one, but with such a great depth of information, there's so many opportunities to have so many great conversations. And what I also really like about this is that kids can either do it on their own, they can do it with you as a parent, and you can kind of model for them and show them how to learn new things and how exciting and fun that can be. And also they could, do it with a friend, do it with a sibling. So there are lots of different ways to use the different Brain Quest decks. So that's it for this week's Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you pick this up and you learn something new and you have a lot of fun learning about it. Head on over to the website, www.culturallycompetentkids.com, and there'll be a link to get this item and also a quick one-page review of what we just talked about. So the age range, the different diversity themes, maybe some questions or comments or games that you can play for this Brain Quest deck, and also ways to continue the conversation. Because remember, even though it's great to have fun with diversity, it's also really important to, have harder conversations, to talk about what's in those decks, and to answer questions that your kids might have. So head on over to the blog, check it out, leave a comment and let us know what something new that you learned through this deck. And I'll see you next week on another Just for Fun Friday. Thanks for joining us for another Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you enjoyed it and it inspired you to go out there this weekend and have even more fun with your kids. I've created something that I'm really excited to share with you and I think you're really going to love. I've compiled this amazing book list of all different diverse books. It has different characters, different storylines, and I think you're really going to love it. It's for kids of all ages, from babies, yes, babies, all the way up to young adults. So in order to get it, go to www.culturallycompetentkids.com. Sign up for the newsletter and it'll be sent straight to you right away, right to your inbox. You can use it for all sorts of things. You can use it for learning time, you can use it for literacy time, or just fun snuggle time with your kids. So sign up, enjoy it, and I'll see you next week for another Just for Fun Friday.